Right, let's see the walk that I normally do. Let's put on auto. This is the walk I normally do. It's all the puddles. It's like walking to the bunkers and the slum or something. It's allegedly a maze. Of course there's nothing of such kind. There's nothing but a camera test for me, because this is supposed to eliminate all wind noise, right? So let's see if this camera does eliminate all wind noise, or whether it's total shit in the wind. Now I said I wouldn't take this out in the rain, but well, I had no choice because I took it out and then it suddenly started raining. Big puddle. Zoom into the puddle. You see there, right? I'll just give you a quick zoom around it. It's on all sides, it's raised, right? Well, this is where I'm going. This is how we're getting to my walk. Right? Hopefully we'll have no cycles coming along. Because if there is, I'm a little bit daft carrying a camcorder. Just so you can see I am here. Right? There's my hand with a cigarette. It's got a lovely anti-shake function, this camera. Now it's a bitch to get the footage off in the right aspect ratio, but I still yet to find a proper solution. Because the Panasonic software is shite, right? Don't bother with it. It's a little rubbish. You can do it by yourself. It also compiles all the chapters, all the sections into chapters, so you can basically record 5 videos and they're all stuck together. You know. Some weird noises there. So we go round and round and round. Go around these last couple of bends. Now I've got to jump on this. Whoa! Otherwise, normally this is all about 6 inches deep in mud. But today it's not. You get the point where you sort of lose track of where the corners are. I'd be surprised, this is only about 100 yards long, right? But they make you walk about an eighth of a mile to get from one side to the other. There you go, we're nearly finished now. Get around this little puddle here. Go around. Here we go. It's starting to get rain on the camera, so I don't really want to get rain on it. This early on, I'll probably stop and record the proper Waynecasts later. Now you see, I can zoom in. I have to go steady. There's the gate. How close can we get? That's pretty good. It's a pretty good zoom. You have to excuse the wobbliness because the auto shake thing does not work well at these sort of zooms and stuff. You see there? I'll hold that up there and you should be able to see if I zoom in on the horizon. Sorry for the shake, but alas, I am holding it above my goddamn head. So there you go, that's the start of my walk. And when we get to that gate there, that's when it starts. See you all in a minute. Right, there we go. That's some of the views that I see when I'm on my walk. You don't normally get to see. See there, absolutely lovely. And over that hill there, right over there, is where we used to live in Langley Park. This is all sorts of, you know, you do zoom anywhere, you've got another lovely thing. That's Iverson. Remember where I walked through the other time when I fucked my feet up? Well, that's where Iverson is. Top of a big hill over in that direction. And over here is Broom's Church. My mum and dad were married there, I was christened there, my brother was christened there, and Kate was christened there. My grandparents were in that graveyard, so are my friends. Let's turn this book around for a second. So my friends are in there. I've also, we've got, my dad's a twin, his twin died at birth, okay? So, as he was never baptised, what the Catholic Church did back then, still do as far as I know, was basically stuck them in a bloody big hole, in an unmarked grave. So it's anybody's guess where his brother is. Now we've got a feeling that we've narrowed the search down a bit, but you know, still a bit off. But anyway, so we're about to go on the proper part of the walk. There's all these lovely little markers everywhere. You see, you know, wherever I go, there's a house over there. Look, let's zoom into somebody's house. Yeah. You can tell, I love this zoom. Zoom's brilliant, man. Never have too many zooms. Well, you can actually, it just makes you seasick. So around this bloody corner here is the main part where before I've got to start the big long walk where I'm resting the bridge. Now over here, I'm trying to see if I can focus on this. That is the size I see Ponta Pike, you know, that's about normal size. It's very big. In fact, let's just zoom in and see exactly how, it's a TV mast, see how close I can get to it. All sorts of interesting stuff. It's like a big giant magic wand. That's why I always call it the magic wand. So there you go. I don't know if I'll put these up. Or if I do, it'll just be as a general section. You can see here we're starting to get to the point where the walk generally is, you know, I can see all the fields. We'll have a good look at them in a minute when it's started properly. And there you go. So I'm going to go all the way along there, that path which follows right way along, over to the bridge which is about there. Alright, then I walk along there, down a big bloody hill, right the way around there, back along here along the horizon and back again. That is where I go. Right, I'm going to go and I'll see you all in a minute. Bye bye. Merry old England. That's basically where I came. Back over along there. That was the house that I was standing next to. And I took the shots before. There you go, lovely stuff. See, there's all sorts of lovely scenery around here. And that's the path I'm going to go along the bridge. Right, let's start with a bit of vista. I don't mean the operating system. That's basically the whole goddamn lot. Right, we're round to where I am there. I'll continue round 360. Now, and that's where I came from. And we're back again along there. So there you go. There's rather a lot of interesting stuff down there. I have no idea what the hell that is. Oh, that's the edge of Lanchester. Yes, that's the edge of Lanchester. If you walk miles and miles, remember that time I nearly ended up in Lanchester about a year and a half ago? Well, that's where I nearly ended up, down there, right? Which is miles from Langley Park. That's where I nearly ended up at. So, again, this is only for those of you that are terminally curious of where the hell I go on my walks. This is the most boring bit, this long path. And I have a long path there that curves around, it goes on for miles. Right. Big magic wand is right there. This is probably what size I'm seeing it is about like that. Right. Looks like I have a raindrop on the lens, which is going to have to be cleaned off in a minute. Hope it doesn't smear. And then I'll record, once I get along here, about the way you can see in the distance at the centre of this path, that's where the transformers are. Another 100 yards from that is the bridge. And then I'm going to record the Waynecasts proper. But you know, then I'll have a break and then show you that last bit of the walk. So you'll see exactly, for the terminally curious again only, where I go. Right, and some of the scenery that we don't normally get to see on the shaky cam on the phone. I'll see you all next time. Well, I'll see you in a bit, in a second. You know what I mean. Hello, welcome, yes indeedy. This is a bit better, isn't it? It's a bit more stable with the new camcorder. I'll try to see how far in I can get. That's pretty impressive, I think. So we should have something nice and sharp. Now it's a bugger this one because the aspect ratio is jacked. Alright, this is a Panasonic camera and to be honest, their aspect ratios are terrible. I'm just going to zoom in. And you see, I'm trying to find what I'm looking for. There you are, you see that there? That is where all Newcastle United footballers go when they want a curry. So you're going to put an assassination attempt on, that's the bloody place. Because the way Newcastle United are going at the moment. It's bloody shocking, isn't it? If you're a Newcastle fan, right, then the chances are that, like me, you're actually a fan right now. You've got an idiot in charge, and all that sort of stuff, right? But there you go.